You can hit your goals 10 times sooner when you know how to run profitable paid ads. There's actually four main ingredients that I want to share with you. If you have a business that you want more people to find and you don't want to have to post 24/7, 365 on this phone, you are in the right place. Ads just speeds up how quickly the right people can find you. This 3-day event could change your life. It could change your family's life, your customer's life, and your business forever. The life you want to live, the impact that you want to have is on the other side of you figuring out how you can have profitable paid ads. You can hit your 10-year goal this year. That is the power of paid ads. Paid ads is speed. It speeds up your results and it speeds up how quickly the right people can find you and your business. So if you're frustrated or overwhelmed or I'm not sure where to start, but you know you've got to figure out this paid ads thing, you are in the right place. After working with some of the largest companies in the US and running their ads for them over the last decade, think Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, California Closets, Nut Pods, Hooters, I've learned something really interesting. These companies don't advertise because they're big. They're big because they advertised. And what that means for you is that you can do this too. I want you to think about homemade biscuits, okay? They have four main ingredients: butter, buttermilk, Crisco, and flour. Whether you want to make 500 biscuits or 5, it's actually the same ingredients, isn't it? It's the same thing for you with advertising. In fact, there are 4 main ingredients for you to have profitable ads, all of which we're going to talk about at the Power of Paid Ads Summit. The first is messaging, and it's the words that you say. If you don't have the right message, the people who are searching for you, they're just going to keep scrolling right past. The second thing is targeting. That is how you handpick your clients. If you're posting on Instagram, you're posting and hoping or praying that the right people find you, right? With ads, you're targeting. You are specifically making sure that those people see your ads. Number 3 is setting. That is the actual buttons that you select on how you're going to serve your ad. If your ads aren't performing well, it could just be a setting, which is why that's what we're going to talk about too. And number 4 is refining. Data makes decisions and decisions makes dollars. And so you knowing how to understand the story that the data tells can allow you to have a competitive advantage over everybody else who does what you do. The best business doesn't win. The most known business wins, right? So most people are really, really good at what they do, but they are not really good at advertising what they do. And that is why this event was honestly created for you. In fact, one of the women that you're going to get to meet who will be speaking on stage at the Power of Paid Ads Summit, she is a mother who is really, really good at what she does. And she set up her ad, and a week later, she had a $90,000 contract. And within 3 weeks, she had 2 more additional contracts. That is life-changing. That's over 6 figures in revenue from an ad that she set up a week prior. That is what's possible for you. It is speed. It is you hitting your dreams and your goals because someone is already looking and searching for you, and you will learn how they can find you. So let's talk about who this event is and is not created for. Number 1, this event is for you if you are not running ads at all. The reason you might not be running ads is because it feels overwhelming and you're not sure where to start. If you had a paid ads playbook, a step-by-step guide on what you need to do, you would do it, right? Number 2, maybe you have ran ads and it went terribly, and so you're kind of scarred. There is always a next step. For your ads that you tried to run, your performance will fall to the level of the skill that you have with ads or the person that you outsourced has with ads. Now, this person may have had the best intentions, may have had the best intentions, but they simply just didn't have the level of skill that it takes to do this profitably. Because if someone has ever told you, I'm not sure, it's the algorithm, you've been lied to. And you knowing and feeling so empowered that you know what that step is, you are who this event was created for. Number 3, maybe you're running ads, but you're outsourcing them. So you have a freelancer or an advertising agency running your ads for you. You're sitting there and you're realizing, how much am I paying to outsource ads? When you don't advertise, it costs you revenue. When you outsource your ads, it cuts into your revenue. But when you or someone on your team can launch those ads, it creates revenue for you every single day for the rest of your time in business. It is such an asset for you to have that skill in-house. So if you've ever thought, I wonder if I could really learn from an expert how to have ads profitable in your business, you are who this event was created for. And last but not least, maybe you're running ads and they're actually going pretty well and you're like on the ads train, you love ads, but there's a small part of you that has thought, I wonder if I'm missing anything. I wonder if these could be even more profitable. Or maybe you put all your eggs into the Meta ads basket and you're like, could I do TikTok ads? Could I do YouTube ads? Could I do Google ads? If you care about ads and want to scale them, at any capacity, great news for you. You are who this event was created for. Okay, so this event is not for you if you hate money, you hate making new friends, you hate learning, and you hate being around a bunch of successful people. Advertising is not a black box. I know people try to protect it and make it feel so complicated and so overwhelming, but we're going to open up the playbook. My goal is that these 3 days save you at minimum 3 years or $30,000, $300,000, $3 million of time, because you're no longer having to wonder, what the heck do you do to create profitable paid ads? I have worked with thousands of women across the world with their paid advertising. And so these Fortune 500 companies, it was very common that I was managing 6-figure-a-day budgets or at least $1 million a month monthly budgets. But the clients that I work with now, they start at 5 or 10 or even $15 a day. But if you're like, hey, I've already got this machine, I'm spending 50 grand a month, and you just want to scale it, again, no matter where you're at, you are in the right place. Advertising does not have to be a black box. Everybody wants you to feel like it's so confusing and overwhelming and there's no way you could figure out how to do it, but we're gonna put it on the table. I'm gonna open up the playbook for you. And for those of you that follow football, it's like, hey, if Nick Saban opened up his playbook and said, here's what I've learned over my time, you would eat that up, right? This is why I created this event for you. I'm a mom with 2 boys, ages 1 and 4, and I do not take for granted that you are going to be here for 3 days. And it might take some coordinating of appointments and delegating so that you can be in this room and invest in you. And the very gift that you'll get to give your family is the business that you're going to create on the other side of paid ads. Paid ads is the vehicle to get you to live the life that you have worked so dang hard for to create in your business. It's how you can change the world. It's how you can have the impact. I have grown my business to 7 figures because of 2 things: paying to be in the right room and running paid ads. And that is why I created an event where you get to have both. I know you think that you're coming to this event to learn about paid ads, and honestly, you will. And you might get the one idea or the one new connection or the one new relationship that changes you and your business and your life for the rest of your life. You're going to be in the room with the people that care, the people that are getting the results, the people you actually want feedback from. You being the best kept secret does not serve the people you created your business for, does not serve you, does not serve your family, and does not serve the world. So it is time that you are the one your clients find. It's time you become famous for what you do. So get your ticket and bring a friend. And listen, we sold over 100 tickets in the first 7 days. So if you're still seeing this video, there are still some available, but the room sells out at 400. So get your ticket. In fact, you may actually look back and say those 3 days were the 3 days that changed everything for your business. Get your ticket, and I cannot wait to see you soon at the Power of Paid Ads Summit.